Hello to my patriots. Welcome to the Doug TenNapel channel. This is about Gavin Newsom making California nearly insolvent because of the amount of giveaways that he's done for illegal aliens. It's a hot topic. It's a little divisive about how California, in their desire to push, I'll say, undocumented immigrants with benefits, might be running the state's public systems into the ground. So buckle up, because here it goes. Let me break it down for you. First off, California has been a trailblazer when it comes to expanding the benefits of undocumented immigrants. Some call it progressive, others call it reckless. Under Newsom's watch, the states rolled out some of the most jaw-dropping policies. Take Medi-Cal, California's version of Medicaid. Back in 2015, they started letting undocumented kids sign up. Fair enough, you might say. Kids need health care. But then in 2019, Gavin Newsom signed off on expanding it to young adults, this time under 26. See how this crawls up, regardless of immigration status. And here's the kicker. As of January 2024, he pushed to open the full Medi-Cal coverage to all undocumented adults ages 26 to 49. So these people didn't even pay into the system. That's about 700,000 new people added to the rolls, costing taxpayers an estimated $3.1 billion. Not total, $3 billion a year. That's billion with a B. Let me show you this video real quick. This is going to be of Rep. Carl DeMaio. He says California Democrats promised spending on healthcare for illegals would be reimbursed by the federal Medi-Cal Medicare program. When they say it's going to be reimbursed by federal, that's when it starts affecting us and our taxpayer dollars if we're repaying them.
And California Democrats lied to the taxpayers a year ago when they said giving free healthcare handouts to illegal immigrants really wouldn't cost a whole lot of money. That would only be $6 billion, and even that would be reimbursed by the federal Medi-Cal Medicare program. We have now since found out that Gavin Newsom's gift of free healthcare to illegal immigrants in the state of California has cost taxpayers already $9.5 billion, 43% higher than originally claimed, and that almost none of it is being reimbursed by the federal government. As a result, late last night, he made the shocking revelation that the Medi-Cal program is financially insolvent because of the increased costs from illegal immigrant healthcare coverage.
Medi-Cal is going under Californians.
Insolvency means that the healthcare coverage for millions of low-income Californians has now been put at risk. It is absolutely outrageous that low-income Californians who are citizens and have paid their taxes and need healthcare coverage, that their coverage is now at risk because Medi-Cal has been pushed to the brink of bankruptcy.
Now, I just want to go back to you guys real quick. Are Democrats kind when they give away health care? Are they the pro-health care party because they just now made it insolvent in California? Democrats are not compassionate. They actually bankrupt the systems, welfare, Medicare, Medicaid. They actually bankrupt the systems that help people. Veterans money, Democrats ruin it. So remember, they can talk about giving away money, but giving away money to a defunct bank account, empty bank account, is not being kind. And they're the ones that emptied and ruined the bank account with their illegal immigration policies. Gavin Newsom did that, ruined Medicaid in California.
The $3.4 billion loan is just the first of many I expect will continue to have to be made in order to prop up a failing program that simply cannot cover the costs of illegal immigrants. That is why today I'm calling on Governor Newsom not to issue a $3.4 billion loan, but to instead cancel the illegal immigrant taxpayer-funded healthcare handouts immediately. We are also calling on the Trump administration to do a full audit of every dollar that has been reimbursed by the federal government to the Medi-Cal program to ensure that no impermissible coverage has been provided. Gavin Newsom has now put Medi-Cal on the brink of financial collapse because he decided to gift free health care to illegal immigrants a year ago. It's time for this madness to stop. It's time for us to protect citizens
Californians, I hate to say it, but they voted for this. You deserve it. You deserve to lose every benefit in your state if you keep voting for it, because there's no excuse. Gavin Newsom sitting in the catbird seat just going, they'll keep electing me and I'll ruin every program in California. Now let's put all this in perspective. California is facing a budget deficit that's ballooned to $68 billion short. Some say even higher, depending on who's crunching the numbers. That's a massive hole to fill. Meanwhile, Medi-Cal's already serving over a third of the state's population, around 14 million people. Critics, including the California Senate Republican caucus, have been screaming from the rooftops that the system's stretched as it is. Providers are overworked, wait times are long, and adding hundreds of thousands more people isn't exactly making it easier. So where's all the money coming from? Well, it's coming from us, the taxpayers. The state's general fund is footing most of the bill, and with no clear federal, that's what our federal taxes pay for, no bailout in sight, it's a gamble that's got a lot of folks worried. That's why he's got the loan, the $3 billion loan that he wants. But it doesn't stop there. Newsom's California comeback plan in 2021 threw $1,000 stimulus checks for undocumented families, plus billions for rent relief and utility bill assistance, none of which cared about immigration status. And get this, in 2025, California is set to become the first state to hand out food stamps to undocumented immigrants, with the rollout sped up to October after pressure from advocates. That's millions more in costs, and the state's already scrambling just to balance the books. California, you are completely screwed. Gavin Newsom is going to run you into the ground. These are your votes. Medicaid's about to go insolvent. And Gavin started a podcast. So he's got a podcast, but his policies are corrupting California, and Californians keep voting for it. What are you guys doing? Thanks for watching the Doug TenNapel channel as we mock Governor Newsom. You cannot let this guy be president. He's going to run, but we cannot let him near the White House. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below.